Well, actually, it's two. They got one with the. It's the same thing. It's proves my well, it been proves our point, but it's a kid stabbed another kid. Well, yeah, 15 killed her. And like I said, where I'm from, we all knew when I say it all the time. But when I was 15, you knew that you get charged as an adult. That's literally what I said. I told y'all. I learned. I knew that when I was 14, because that was the year they changed the law. At least from my memory and what everybody was saying, it was that year. We didn't see it on the news. It's just word on the street in Alabama. And nobody, oh, this is racist. Nobody thought about that. It's just, if you gotta do something, just don't get caught. Be smart about it. But so anyway, I'll let this one play.
With some new developments in the deadly stabbing of a teenager in Queens.
A 15-year-old suspect was arraigned this afternoon on serious charges. CBS 2's Masa Saidi live at the courthouse in Kew Gardens with the latest. Masa.
Maurice, Christina, was a very emotional day here. The suspect's mother was weeping as she listened to the details. Prosecutors say that her daughter stabbed a friend after a trip to Wendy's. Then she tried to get away. When a witness tried to stop her, she's accused of pointing a knife at that witness, and prosecutors plan on adding an attempted murder charge for that. She's also accused of making all sorts of statements to police, including allegedly saying that I am going to get bail and my dad is going to pay for it, but that did not happen. The judge remanded her.
All right, so even if New York judges and DAs, we don't know what's going to happen with the case, but that video is from yesterday. The point is, the girl wouldn't be dead. I don't care what y'all say. Well, no, the girl was crazy. She would have did it anyway. I doubt she might have been crazy enough to try it before, but like I said, it's like where I'm from. First thing you'll say, she ain't crazy. Bitch, you ain't crazy, before she even did it. Because, more than likely being kids, they done talked about it before, especially in New York. I know how New Yorkers talk. I don't care, I stab you, seriously. It's because she think she's smart. She done talked about it. Anybody, not just the friend. Supposedly that was a friend. She got in an argument. They walked to this guy in an argument. But she carrying a knife. So she done talked about it before. I've been said that. That's what I'm talking. Any of these cities, down south, up north, the kids know. 12-year-olds, they just gonna release you anyway. It don't matter. You chicken. You scary. You scared. They gonna release you. You get caught, so it don't even matter. You know, that's literally. It's just she's the only one that said it. That was dumb enough to say it, thinking she was gonna get out. The rest of them don't say anything. They know, even the young ones, you see they getting caught, but they they know better because they got people that told them, keep your mouth shut. And then yeah, they getting released. But you know, it's just like I was saying, the kids acting like I said, I told from experience. And this was 30 something years ago. These kids, kids know about adult charges. They know about juvenile. They know about getting charged in adult and going to real live prison. They know about all that. And these liberals try to act like it's their children and the brain isn't fully developed. It don't matter. Even if that part is true, like I said, and it wasn't just me. You can process not getting in trouble. It's way worse than getting a whooping or getting on punishment. Grounded as whatever you want to call it is way worse than that, and everybody know that. So you don't have to be fully developed brain to know. But you take the brakes off. As a matter of fact, if what they're saying is true, that's even worse. Letting kids know, undeveloped mind, as they say, impulse control, letting them know that they're not going to get in trouble.
Judge remanded her. Surveillance video near Queens Boulevard and 46th Street shows two girls who appear to be fighting. When police arrived, they say Sarah Rivera was on the sidewalk, critically injured. She died at the hospital, devastating those who loved her. Her boyfriend told CBS 2 Thursday the suspect was Rivera's classmate.
Nobody should be going through this. No family, no friends, no nothing.
But other families are going through this as well. On Tuesday, 16-year-old Mekhi Brown was shot in the head a block from his school after police say an argument broke out. Last month in Harlem, after the first...
I bet the little boyfriend, you know, you know, he probably at 15, you think you're in love. You know, we all been there. But my point is, from his mannerisms, you know, he fucked the police. He was. You could say I'm making a judgment, book by its cover, but I got experience with that. Yeah, he you know, he's trying to sound, you know, he's upset, but during 3 years ago when he was 12, I'm sure he hated the police and all that. And when he's 10, you know, 10-year-old, yeah, he was all on the side of Black Lives Matter and all that shit. You know, Trump is a racist, you know. You like, you don't know that. Y'all can say that. You don't know that, boy. Okay, yeah. Well, we got our opinions. I got my opinion. I'm entitled to it. You know. But they all, you know, now they don't deserve it. That's why I try to tell y'all, and the youngsters too. You don't know what you're doing, man. Y'all really don't. They setting y'all up. Your girl, they set your girl up, 'cause she gonna, well, his girl is dead. And her friend or classmate going to prison. Well, who knows? It's New York. She might get juvenile till she 18, or might get house arrest. Who knows? They trying to sound tough now with the remanded. But, you know, and I just wanted to say, you know, it was nice.
A story that broke right before News 4 at 11 last night. The tragic stabbing death of a 17-year-old girl in Queens.
Oh, so the other one, the one stabbed was 17, was older. And so how's she a classmate? So that means the 17-year-old got left back twice. You know, New York. I mean, it happens everywhere. Any state, it can happen. I'm just saying, you know. In New York, there was a big thing when you was a kid in grade school. You gonna get left back? You know, first, second, I never got left back, but I'm just saying, she might have got left back when she was younger.
In Sunnyside, and it's another teenage girl now being questioned by police about the stabbing. Earlier today, friends and classmates gathered for a vigil. News 4's Melissa Colorado is live in Sunnyside, where we just learned about charges. What did we learn, Melissa?
And Adam, I just want to tell you, we've been out here
I mean, the thing is, ain't no need to watch, but they said she charged with attempted murder, well, a murder of her, and because she, someone who tried to stop her, attempted murder. We'll see. But this is Queens, right? That's where I used to live, Queens. But it don't, like they said, it don't look nothing like what it used to. From what I hear, it's all like Asians but like I said, when I was little, all my best friends, all my friends were Dominican and from everywhere. Bosnia, India. I guess he see something, or he finna go, some rabbit finna get fucked up. Or whatever that hawk was hawking about. He just flew over. But and the other one from New York, again with these Democrats. But the reason I'm gonna play this one is because, like I said, they're acting all outraged, the people, but none of them, again, want to say anything about Democrats. In this video, a little girl got stabbed yesterday or the day before yesterday. She slashed or whatever. Not, he didn't stab her, but he slashed her face. It's a black dude, but now they're acting all mad. But again, it's like y'all all need to sit down because y'all ain't saying nothing about anything, Democrats do. Time wasted. And it's not just about Trump, but it is. It's like, this is, y'all don't care about, I told you, just like I said, all of this evil is happening. And y'all doing all this just to stop the rest of us from having a good life out of spite. This is just out of spite. And now y'all want to act tough. Oh, street justice. We want to jump them. I don't care. My point is, just stop with the fake outrage. All this, but because you ain't saying for Alvin, yeah, where's the mob? Why don't y'all want to get rid of Alvin Bragg, Letitia James, the rest of the Democrats? Why aren't y'all getting mobbed up for that? That's what I'm saying. Stop all this fake shit. When you got all these crazy ass people pushing y'all in front of trains, sucker punching white girls. It's a bunch of them. Remember, got sucker punch.
That we pay for he has a rap sheet. These are the only those are the cases he's been caught. But this vile human scum, the irony, using the police to protect him.
And see, that's what it says. Like, why again you don't listen to people like that? This guy, the little weasel. Not because you're on the guy's side, but because, like we said, that descends. What if I get mad at you? Then, if that's the case, we could just take you out. You don't want that. I'm just, hey, you look like this and that. He's supposed to be in prison, slashing a 11-year-old for no. It don't even matter if he had a reason. Because this like again, New York City, especially on the trains, she could have been talking shit. Oh, but supposedly but I believe it, she wasn't doing nothing. Like I said, I know New York. I think we used to mess with bums. But I don't think so because I lived in Queens, so we really didn't see them. But kids, they do. But that's what I'm saying. Back then, they knew better. I think I said that back then. Remember, I told you they was crazy. There was crazy people back then, but they didn't touch nobody. I keep saying that they knew better. Like I said, when we was in like Queens or Manhattan or Bronx or shopping, and my mom would just she just grab me and take me walk around the bums. They didn't touch you. If they slapping themselves in the head and saying crazy shit, they didn't mess with nobody. So I don't care. Well, this is 2020. This is no crazy don't change. This might be a new generation of crazy people in their 20s and 30s, but it still is crazy. But they knew enough back then not to fuck with nobody. They might not understand Democrat policies, but I don't know. Like, they know the cops can't touch them, and so they know when they can't be touched. So they're acting stupid. And so yeah, it's like, say, spare us all the bullshit, the outrage. We want to get them. We want to fuck them up. Or And if that's the case, why are you going just after him? Why don't you go after all the criminals? Remember again. Now the Guardian Curtis Lewa, he tried. That's another thing. He tried Curtis Lewa, the founder of Guardian Angels. He tried to run when they elected that new mayor, the black dude. Was Adams, Mayor Swagger. He tried to run when was that? 2 years ago now. And they didn't. That's what I'm saying. So stop with all the bullshit. Stop with the fake outrage. He would have gave the police the powers to do that. Got rid of. Hopefully, they would have had to. What they would have had to do for the elect different DAs or something, or he could have got rid of them. I don't know how that works. But again, I do remember as a little kid seeing Guardian Angels, and I can admit, when I was that little, I was like 4 or something. I don't know how little. They did actually make you feel safe. This had to be this. I ain't know it had to be. Yeah, if I was on about 4, this was like 78 or something. I think a couple times we would ride all the way to Coney Island on the the beach, and that's where you would see him on the subway. I saw some of them, obviously not him, but you see him with their little red berets and their t-shirt. And you did, because like I said, because of what you saw and the lessons I was told, the subway was, you stuck close to whoever you're riding with. And you did feel a little bit safer. I can attest to that if the guardian angels were there. But this was in the 70s, and now, like I said, moving down south and everything that I know, you shouldn't need that shit no more. You shouldn't need, a revamp of the guardian angels or none of it. Basically, the police and the DA supposed to do their jobs, and everything be like Mayberry. If you bored, tough titty, find something else to do. If you bored because you missed the big city adventure, I mean, just do what everybody else who got money and do in the big city. Go sit at yeah, today's a nice day. Go sit at one of them beer gardens downtown. Have good clean fun. Drink you some beer, eat some chicken wings, hot wings, and get ready to go to church tomorrow, whatever you do, and then Monday go back to work. Men and women, or whatever the hell you want to be. And that should be the end of it. If you're black, it shouldn't be. It gotta be criminal shit, and the neighborhood gotta be hot, and you know this and that. But put it like this. uh But yeah, that's what I'm saying. So all that, you don't get no props for that. You don't get no props from for the mob, the people in the mob, because y'all still. Matter of fact, you're bigger hypocrites. That makes it even worse. Because if you still vote for them. Matter of fact, at this point, yes, you would have to say it. They shouldn't have to say who they vote for. No, nope. At this point, all the danger you put everybody else in with that Democrat shit, you should have to say it. You should have to be against full on against. You should speak out. That mob should be for Bragg and all the rest of the DAs and all the other boroughs. The smaller, he should have get Letitia James. Y'all should be out there for them. Everybody who wanted defund the police or bail reform, all that shit. Matter of fact, it's worse for you being a hypocrite. So it ain't no argument. You can argue. I ain't gonna argue with you. There's nothing to argue about. I know I'm right. You can't be out there acting like that, and now all of a sudden you outraged. Oh, we want mob street. That's just fucking stupid. Getting tired of it. Like I said, hell, need to lock fucking Democrat voters up in mental hospitals or something. Shit, these motherfuckers crazy. Seriously, they gotta be crazy. There's got to be some kind of mental problem. There's no fucking way they were sane. I don't care how they managed to hold together their households, because they got to be crazy. How they get up and take care of themselves every day. I know the questions they ask you, the doctor. Can you take, I don't know how they manage to take care of themselves and this and that and maintain the house. Not even about bills, pay your bills, but, keep your money, because they crazy. I'm surprised nobody's taking advantage. I don't know, something. Or that means they're criminal, the criminal insane or something. They're not geniuses, but they're just crazy. But yeah, so yeah, now they want to act. Oh, it's little kids. It's like, and not only that, the little girl, if she do get charged as an adult and this and that, so like they say, the cliche, 2 lives were ruined. But I'm sure the dead girl's parents don't give a damn about the other girl's life being ruined, because the other one, her life is gone forever, and she was only 17. That's why I keep telling all the parents of all the people, white, black, Mexican, Asian, whatever you are, Puerto Rican, your kids getting killed with this shit in these big cities, and they dead forever. They not coming back. Y'all still so angry at Republicans and Republican voters and Trump, that you'll still vote for Democrats out of spite after you've been on the news crying about your daughter or your son. And that's what I was calling. That's what I said. They need to be locked up. Something's, and this is before the trauma of losing their kid. This just proves how crazy they are. That, you know, I mean, you can say, well, you don't know that they might have had a change of heart. They just don't think it's proper to, say it at that time. But it's just hard to believe that they're gonna change. But anyway, like I said, I just wanted to point out these hypocrites talking about the angry mob. Like I said, they need to be an angry mob. One, get angry with themselves for causing all this stupidity, because the same mob probably was down there 3 or 4, whatever, how many ever years ago, when some black dude got killed by the cops. And now, but who knows, all that shit. Stupid is as stupid does.